everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play The Legend of Blacksilver. In the last episode, we spent our red garnets. We got quite a bit of gold and played a little bit of Tryst. We bought some more spells, got some better weaponry, and I think we're basically ready to head on into the next dungeon now. At the very end of it, we went back into the citadel that we see here on screen to talk to the mage, because I remember that we can get back some of the strength we had lost earlier. I thought it was half as expensive as it turned out to be, but we did eventually purchase back our strength. And with our increased wisdom from playing Tryst, I think we're in good shape to actually try the next dungeon. Let's go ahead and take a look at ourselves. Or assuming I have focus on the right window. Here we go. 30 dexterity, 25 strength, 20 charisma, 23 endurance, and 31 intelligence. Not so bad. We're beginning to actually resemble an adventurer of some sort. 2 superb flails. We're going to want one other good, decent weapon. Superb set of hide and good chainmail, with us currently wearing that chainmail still. 30 life elixirs, right? We spent all that time getting them a few episodes ago. And otherwise, I think we're good. We're set. 30 tongues of flame in case we need to blow something up at close range. 15 glow tips, enough for us to definitely do the dungeon, as well as 10 armor enchants. With enough light spells to also see us through it, I hope. And with that said, guys, let's begin heading off over there. We're going to want to keep a little gold on us, since I do want to purchase another weapon, or better weapons, depending upon what's for sale, at the town that will be near us. Or that is near the actual dungeon. Good work there, Tim. Right, we're also discovering that creatures are now beginning to pair up. They figured that they just can't take us out one at a time. Which works for us. They still can't take us out with multiples of them. Let's stalk this thing. What is it? It's another squeezer. Holy crap, 42 damage. I don't even think we have a glow tip enabled at the moment. That extra strength is really handy. Blood pops. We got 2 of them. They both missed. Right, you can be hit by multiple creatures, of course, and take more damage. But it shouldn't bother us overly much. That is Bad Axe. I want ironwood. Actually, do we care about ironwood, Tim? You want to? There might be a bank at the other place. I don't remember the other place being one of the few towns we have not walked into yet. Let's get up there. Because it's going to take us about an hour or so to actually do the dungeon. Is this the right way? It is not the right way. What can we talk about while we're walking around here today? We'll talk about random stuff when we're inside the dungeon. Let's see. What games are you playing? What other games are you playing? Not too much of the ones I've mentioned. Abiotic Factor recently had a big update. The next one of their milestones or goals is now completed with new content out, and I'll probably be playing that for quite a bit as this weekend, since me and my brothers have all enjoyed that game very much. Still early access. I was tempted to record it, but I don't tend to enjoy recording most early access games, as usually things change, or sometimes those games never get released. But this one is one I might make an exception for. That I'll be playing it quite a bit this weekend, so it just makes sense for me to record it. That would also stop me from playing it non-stop, because then I would have to compress down the video when I'm done. There's a dungeon we're going to. That is Taragas' Mines. But there should be a town around here somewhere. An Enzod warrior. He's not hostile immediately. Yes, he is. I think there's a town around here. There might not be. There it is. An Amazar out in the desert. What are you doing out here, sir? Sure, we'll buy some more food. Take that. Riverbend. Quite a large river if it has the Son of the Surf at it. Okay. It's been forever since I've been here. I don't remember this place whatsoever. Though it reminds me of Grand Rapids with the bridge over the river here. Oh, and this building's roof reminds me of the Healer buildings in Legacy of the Ancients. No, we don't do blackjack. Dupe 'em shop. No. I think you can help them make counterfeit coins. if I remember the work you could do. I don't want to accept any parcels at the moment. We're still not able to purchase any boats. No one's selling. Let's see what's over on this side. This feels like this should be a magic shop to me. Nope, food and water. We're kind of good. We'll buy 35 days. Okay, we will definitely want to see if any of the merchants will offer us a gem of some sort. It feels a lot like Grand Rapids. There's another one of those buildings with that blue-pink roof. Oh, hello, sir. Interesting counter you're behind. Protecto! What does Protecto sell today? Nothing I care about. Please have another decent weapon. Oh, a weapon. A bank. Hello. What do you have in the bank? We have 4,930 bucks. There's a mint here, which explains all the guards. Is there really nothing? We have a graveyard here. Was there a weapon store? There wasn't any weapon store, was there? There is not. Huh. Let's check back here. Oh, there is... Wow, something hidden back here. Okay. This must be the weapons store. Yes, sharp stuff. Show me some sharp stuff. Great broadaxe. Yes, absolutely. And we'll start using that. Let's buy 2 more of those. And we'll sell our superb flails. Okay, not bad. If we lose a weapon to the assassin, we'll have backups ready to go. I suppose we should also make sure that we don't lose our studded hide immediately. So we're going to... studded hide. Our good chainmail. So we're going to wear the studded hide on the off chance thumpers destroy our armor. Supposed to be, we'll take a little more damage, but the increased endurance we picked up from Cereval will hopefully help. 2 Thermorods. Are you guys friendly? No. Absolutely still love the sound effects. The combat sound effects in this game are amazing. It's so satisfying. Alright. The next dungeon. Let's go ahead and save the game first. I mean, if we die, I won't reload. This is just paranoid Tim worrying that something will happen during the recording or something of the sort. Let's see. Right, Tim, you have to insert a disc. Boop. Put back in disc 3. Warp speed. Okay. In we go. Taragas' Mines. No speaking during your loading in. I remember this looking like this was a orangish color walls. It was blue in the island caves, if I recall correctly. And I do have got my graph paper map with me, so we should be good to go. Oh, and the first thing we're going to see is a white box. That's the first item of interest. Uh-oh, is this not working? All right, there we go. Okay, so first, you want to cast a light spell. It is orange. Oh, goodness, I remember. Okay, next, let's get our glow tips and armor enchants going. We always seem to inflict less damage to the dungeon monsters than ones up above. Like, hitting something for 48 damage is not going to happen in here, from my recollection. Okay, well, I'll hit fight just because I want that as the thing I select by default. And off we go. I think it's hinted you should go here. Once again, from the prisoners that you can speak to, if you're unsure what to do next. And I think this is the first time I've ever done this dungeon without having a handful of dungeon spells ready to go beyond the light spell. So we're going in here basically as minimally prepared as I am comfortable with being. Do we start opening boxes? I mean, so it won't matter. The first box we open has the first event in it. It doesn't matter if it's this box, the second box, or third box. I'm going to skip opening this one. And we might get that one on the way back out. I remember one of the events in this place is a bad one. And I think 2 other ones are good. I think we lose endurance. But I think another one increases our dexterity. I think the dexterity one is like bees or wasps come out of the chest, and you dodge away from them. 59 gold is a bit better than the 13 or so we were getting. Now, we could have used Nimble Step, but Nimble Step, once again, is a... hold on. The Nimble Step spell allows you to walk over traps that you have not seen, and they will miss you with their attacks. But it's a chance, and that chance is dependent on the skill level of the spell. And since we didn't expose ourselves to the Ethereum, that chance is like 20%, which really, you don't want to rely on a 20% chance to get around traps. Like, you're still going to examine. Or at least I am. Hello. Okay, yes, this is on my map. Sorry, like map, like, where am I on this map? Okay, yep, this is on my map. Oh, I should have my pencil here. Okay, I might have to, there might be a small time when the game is paused. All right, we start with a thumper. Our first monster. Well, let's wait for it. We'll cast a single flame bolt. Nice. Okay. We can kill them. Where am I again? Okay, here we are. My eyes keep drifting over to the level 2 dungeon. It's level 1 we're at, Tim. Oh, that's going to be annoying. Sorry, viewers. Let's see. Can we... There we go. Okay. Let's see. So... there's a single treasure chest far away. We're going to go and get it. We're going to go and get it. Very twisty place. It occurred to me that there were, I think, at least 2 monsters we did not see. Or maybe 3 monsters we didn't see in the lower levels of the island caves. We didn't see a toad colony, the bag of bones, nor the eaten eye, if I recall. So those would be new for us when we get down there. I want to say there's another upper level monster we didn't see, but I don't know what it could be. So when we see it, I will obviously know. pretty awful mines to have traps in them. Maybe the mines are now abandoned, and Taragas stuck these monsters in here to guard the treasures he's now using this place for. Just a storage now. An idol. Idols are immune to magic, so we could hurl a magic flame at it, but it will do 0 damage. And thinking back to how long it took me to make the original maps. My goodness, so much. It's not like you could pause a Commodore either, so much hastily trying to scribble on the maps. And I think each page for my original maps was a single dungeon level, because I was unsure where exactly I was at any particular point in terms of, like, where in the actual dungeon layout was I? In the center of the map? Off to the side of the map? And generally, you could put these maps on top of each other, and it would work. I did not realize that when I was young, though. Only after all the maps were completed, and I had done my first transfer over to new graph paper, did I realize that you could do that. And it just occurs to me that that urn did not have any healing in it. That urn had food in it. Erp. Can kind of do as much damage as you to us. Back to you. Which doesn't bode well for us at lower levels. I'm sure there's some traps I forgot to mark down. I want to say this one's a coin. It's not. Well, it did have coins in it, but not a silver coin. Alright, first level done. All treasure chests acquired. Doing slightly more damage down here. You want to go to the right first, though. There's some treasure chests down here. I will pick them up on the way back. This is basically a large spiral here. Okay, let's see what we get. A tiny bit of money. I didn't remember how much we walked in here with. I think it was like 400 something. So this place is probably worth doing again off screen, given that we've already picked up almost $1,000 from it. Okay. We'll go to the left to start. It's a bit twisty. But there'll be an urn down here. Only 5 damage, wow. Oh, you know what I can't remember? I don't think, but don't quote me on this. The game will probably make a liar out of me all too soon. I don't think there's trapped chests in this place. Right, some of the chests you found in Legacy of Ancients were actually traps. And it was randomized, right? So it was like X number of chests that you opened. The like nth one would be a trap chest. That's a silver. Okay, I do want to write this down for future Tim. So everyone, hold on, I'm gonna do this, which should pause the game. I'll be right back. I need the pencil. Okay, here we go. Now, so the dollar signs coming off of this, and the coin sign is going on here. This. I am pretty sure that coin chests do not become gold chests, which is to say a silver coin doesn't become gold if you come back into the dungeon and grab it a second time. I think it's just empty. So I want to know that, hey, don't go over here for the chest. It's not actually, technically, you're going to get nothing from it. Oh. Kapak! Triflid. So, okay, so another game I have am playing is Vaporum. I was playing that game a few months ago and got very far, but then took a break from it because I was playing on Elite mode and got a bit frustrated by this one particular room. Vaporum is a game that's like Grimrock or Eye of the Beholder. It's a grid-based real-time combat RPG game. I absolutely adore the first one. It's an amazing game. Very difficult. Love the combat. The second one is a puzzle game. And it's a decent game if you like puzzles. But I'll never play it again. I beat that game for my channel a long time ago. I played it blind. And man, those puzzles were so time-consuming. And fired at you, you encounter them so quickly that it's not a game I intend to play again. Good game. Glad I beat it. But it doesn't have a whole lot of replayability for me. Anyway, while playing the game... So, okay, hold on. So let's back up. So you guys may or may not know that I'm playing Dungeons & Dragons with my family. Oh, I walked right into that assassin. I would like him to use his special ability so you guys can see that they can break weapons. And currently, they are adventuring through... we're adventuring through a dungeon of my own design. I took the second edition, the original Dungeons and Dragons, not Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, Red Book first dungeon, and have redone it for my players. So almost all new encounters. Some are still the same. But the layout is the same of it, and they remembered like the carrion crawler that is under the fallen gates outside the manor's walls, for example. Although I put something else there, I put some giant weasels there, not a carrion crawler for them, and so on. Okay, hold on. Let's see what this case does to us. I think this is the endurance penalty one. Oh, you find a scroll reading. Kill quickly the gaping mouth. That would be the sludge heave. Does it eat your armor too? I don't remember what special attack the sludge heave has. It doesn't drain any stats to my recollection. Hold on. Now my mind's racing, trying to think what does the sludge heave do? Like, until I saw the Thumper in the Island Caverns, I forgot that it has a special attack. Man. 5 damage with a glow tip on a great broadaxe. It's still not, like, just 5 damage. There's a healing urn over here. Potentially. We're going to go up here, turn to the right, and then back up for this chest. Right, so anyway, we're currently playing through that. We just started about 2 weeks ago, and next week we're going to be picking up where we left off. Everyone's really enjoying it so far. I could talk about how I do dungeon mastering stuff if you guys care about that later. But anyway, while playing through Vaporum, the main antagonist in that game was rather unique. It reminds me of the color out of space if it was a sentient evil force. It's called Fumium in that world, in the Vaporum game. And it's like a sentient type of liquid or gas that is used. And my original plan for my adventuring group is that I was going to run them through a campaign called The Night Below, it's a really long, epic Advanced Dungeons & Dragons campaign. We'll level the players from level 1 all the way to level, 12 or beyond. And it begins up in the above world. They'll find some, kidnappings going on. It ends up, try to cut to the chase as quick as I can. You end up getting down to this Aboleth city in the Underdark, where they're working on a gigantic device that would control everything above them. And it occurs to me that, I could swap out the Aboleth and make them even controlled by this strange substance. And so I'm thinking I'm going to do that. It would be a rather unique enemy that to face, something that isn't really a creature that you're trying to face off against. Wait, where are we on this map? Wait. Oh, wow. Okay, hold on. There's a trap there? There's no trap. Okay. There's no trap on my map for that spot. Assuming I am where I am. Okay, so let's just pass our turns and let this idol get a little closer. I left that one urn up there. I think we left the urn up there for the return trip. Well, that idol fell over really quick. I guess they have random hit points. I guess, viewer, we will talk a little bit about being a dungeon master in this episode, because I am already out of things to talk about. Hold on. We're going to use a magic flame here. If nothing else, it'll soften it up. Okay. We will flame every thumper we see. I would rather not only have our good chainmail, because if that gets destroyed, that's going to be hard to replace until we level up again. I think that might happen when we're done with this dungeon. We'll go back and talk with Serverol. There is a healing urn here. I'm going to grab it. Alright, back up to max hit points. So, something I'm okay as a dungeon master when it comes to winging it. And I think I talked about this over in my Dungeon Hack playlist. I got to finish that at some point. In any case, I much prefer having everything written down way in advance, with everything I need to read to the players already decided, any random encounters already rolled for, all the loot already prepared, with some exceptions. I want my players to feel like they have, the loot is indeed becoming random, which I do on occasion. And one aspect of this is I will write down how it's, hold on. Okay, there. I'm gonna turn around and back up and let this assassin walk up. There we go. I'm big on the non-weapon proficiencies that's in 2nd edition Dungeons & Dragons, and I will often make little notes when I used to play with other players in the same room, and pass them to those players to indicate the things that those non-weapon proficiencies, the skills that they have that tell them certain things, like survival in a certain area, heraldry, ancient lore, things that their character would know that other players would not know. I generally don't... Oh, okay, what happened there is an Erp popped out of the hallway, and then a Kapak is behind it. Flying creatures hide the creatures behind them. You can't see the Kapak behind the Erp. The reason I do this is because I feel that it encourages roleplay if my players are the ones to tell the other players what they know. And if there's a thief in the group, and they have, like, appraising, which is often the case for the thieves or rogues, when they search for treasure, they get to know, like, oh, come on, we're never going to leave this hallway. Okay, where are we? Hold on, viewer. Sorry about this. Where are we going? Okay, we'll make a beeline straight for the way down, and we'll hit the rest of this dungeon level on the way up. So they would know what the worth is of the things... Hold on. Where am I? Okay, I see where I am. Of, like, how much the gems are worth. Oh, generally, this is something special. What is this? An amethyst gem. I don't know if that will be something different when we return. Assuming I do this off screen. And I very much enjoy my players trying to summarize the information that I've given them in this regard. The same thing goes if my players have a detect evil or detect magic spell. I'll often have in advance written down what they're going to sense and pass that to them so that they can relay the information as they see fit to the rest of the party. Now, around the corner is a dead end and another way down. They both lead to the same area of the dungeon, but I want to take that way down because it's a little safer. Oh, okay, and mental note, this dungeon, the first 3 levels are the upper creatures, and now we have the mid creatures here. Okay, so there's a treasure chest around the corner here. Okay, well, around several corners. The way up, another way up, that's the other way down we saw earlier. Oh, while we're down here, we'll wear our chainmail. Now, I don't know if the sludge heave can eat our armor, but it sounds like it can. So we're going to blast sludge heaves with magic flames as well to help us kill them. Oh! Quickly. That was on the map. That was on the map. I just walked right into that. Okay. Ugh. 48 damage. Thankfully, not an insurmountable amount of damage. We didn't die from that. Down here, if our life turns yellow and we are not yet potentially done fighting the thing in front of us, we will immediately need to use a healing herb. I don't trust my maps 100%. There's been too many traps that I've missed here or there. Where am I? Oh, okay. There's a healing urn down here. Bag of bones! Bag of bones are immune to magic, if I recall correctly. We'll give it a try on the next bag of bones that we see, so you guys can see what it means for them to be immune to magic. And by immune to magic, I mean they are immune to lightning bolts and magic flames, or whatever, tongues of flame, whatever that our one spell is. 91 bucks. There's nothing else in this area of the dungeons. We double back where we came. Toad Colony. Toad colonies have a special attack where they will devour your food. They'll take about 30 or so days of it, if I recall correctly. It's a random number. Not too much. Yeah, up there we go. Toad colony eats 13 days of food. What would be cool is if the only damage this creature did was to your food. Like, it didn't hurt you at all. It just ate your food. I would panic a lot more about toad colonies if that was the case. Because then you have effectively a second hit point bar that you have to worry about. Now, granted, you can of course buy like 999 days of food. And nothing stops you from doing that before you walk into a dungeon. But you probably wouldn't think of it until the first time you fought a toad colony. Okay. Where do we go? We'll make another beeline right for the way down. Another toad colony. Hello. You didn't fight any bags of bones or use in the other dungeon. 10 more days of food gone. Good for you guys. Eni! You can't quite make it out so well because it's the color of its body is flush with the ceiling there. They have a cool glowy attack, as you can see. Reminds me of the Night Stalkers from Legacy of the Ancients. And they have a special attack where they will blind you. Let's see if he'll do it to us. All right, not that one. Where are we? Okay. There's an urn here. Let's see how much hit points we earn. Keeps us going a little longer. I'm gonna turn Sludge Heave. Okay, let's Magic Flame. What special thing do you do, Sludge Heave? I do not remember. I'm gonna guess it works like the giant slug from Legacy, and it can do something to your armor. Oh no! Oh, hypnotic attack! Our eyelids fall shut, so we're forced to. We can still fight it. We can hit it. The only thing the darkness does is we don't get to see. Is there anything else that moved in front of it? No, okay. So we can turn to the west. Move. Turn. Move. There's a chest right in front of us. Silver coin. Alright, let me get that changed. Now, we can't examine because we see nothing. Alright, okay, okay. There's a trap. Oh, not a trap. Wait, what? There's no trap there? That's written in pen on my map. I can't take that off. Okay. Well, the good news is we saw the way down here. There's another one right to our left. Oh, wait. No. Okay, sorry. Let's calm down. I saw two other arrows and realized my earlier statement that you can put the maps on top of each other might not be true. But, oh, it is true. All right, that's going to be right behind us. Oh! That was me trying to be clever and walking up to turn around. I should have just turned around right then. I want to make sure nothing just materialized in the dead end to our right. If we're standing right here, I don't think it can. 138 gold. Which way. It's a long travel for a chest and an urn, but we're going to do it. Oh, come on, Tim! Alright, we need to use a healing herb. Where was that? Where am I? That trap's not on my map. Okay, so... Life elixir. And... Where am I? So, okay, this is where the trap is. Well, it definitely makes it exciting. Why do I fail to bring the traps over? It must be because I want to make things exciting for myself. Tim, that's a bad idea, future... future Tim hates past Tim for that idea. I don't know what special attack you have. We're going to flame bolt you at least once. Oh, well, twice now. That was an accident, but we'll do it. Okay, we're going to go to the left. Oh, that was an accident. Every time you do something like that, you effectively waste a turn or two, which as the monsters get closer to you. Can we see the trap? We cannot. It's where the bag of bones is. So let's use a spell to show you what it's like when a creature is immune to magic. There is no effect. Spells like the Annihilate will destroy the bag of bones. You spend too much money on that for it not to work. Growler! My goodness. We're 8 damage, 6 damage. Oh, come on now. And it's doing 28 to us. Wow. This skeleton just won't stay dead. Oh no! Yellow hit points. We need to use a life elixir. Now in Legacy, we didn't really have any trouble when it came to healing, did we? I don't think we used a single healing herb during our entire adventure in any of the dungeons. But here, the urns are more widespread. More spread out. And they don't always heal you either. Oh, come on. We'll probably be hurt for as much damage as that urn had healed us at this rate. Trying to get back out into that hallway. Wow, really tough Eaten Eye. Yep. Healed us for what was it, 113 or so? And we're down about 123 damage. So that was... My God, this really hurts down here. Oh, now it's behind us. Sludge Heap, I don't know what you do. I'm gonna flame you. Where am I? Okay. There's nothing up ahead and to the left, so we can go to the right instead. There's another box up ahead. Let's give it an open. A nauseating gas seeps out. Endurance -2. Your knees buckle. Endurance -1. Oh, what the heck? I just walked up there, and there's no chest here. And there is one on my map. That's awful. There's one behind us. I guess we'll get it. Okay, now we turn around again. Go all the way down this long hallway. Something else I tend to do as a dungeon master is I will have my players roll saving throws in advance. This way, if there's some effect that would bother them, they don't know what they... Like, I make them roll about 5 to 10 20-sided dice in advance, and I write down those numbers. And then when I want something to affect them, without them knowing that they've been potentially exposed to something dangerous, I consult those numbers. This way, there's less complaining about things. And also because, well, they shouldn't know sometimes that a spell was tried on them, unless they see the spellcaster actually cast it. Okay, we're going to leave that urn here for our return trip. Silver coin. Mark that on the map. The coin symbol. Okay, viewer. Oh, that's awkward. Okay. I don't have the way up marked on this map. This is an awful map. Or series of maps. Okay. Final level. I think I see where we need to go. Well, this is a bit of a... We gotta go the distance down here. Okay. Now that's gonna be awkward. Gotta walk quite a bit. Toad colony. Was it Snapjaw? Snapjaw. Haven't seen one of you in a while. This can... Oh, we gotta be careful, Tim. This can paralyze you. You won't be paralyzed long. Only 4 turns or so. Sludge heave. We want that armor enchant. Oh, God. 24 damage. Okay. We fought our way out into this hallway. There's a trap in that dead end. I'll just put it there just in case for some reason I want to walk into that later. There's a chest at a dead end to our left. We might as well get that, Tim. You're hurt. There's a trap behind us, but we don't have to go that way. So we'll ignore it. Come over here for this chest. There's another one right around the corner, I think. There is not! Oh, it's not on the map either. It's right down here. There he is. Another silver coin. We did find one amethyst gem down here, right? We did, okay. That will be for the Ethereum. Alright, so far so good. Not too terrible down here. We're almost halfway done with this level. And that means halfway done with the dungeon. Oh! Ooh. These things are rather agile. I'm going to have to try to work on my dexterity. Oh, again, am I? Because we're going to get our dex up when I open the next case. I could leave the case, like, I could not open one more case and leave them here. Actually, I don't know how that works. I don't know by having a higher dexterity if I need an even higher score in trap shoot. Like, if I score exactly the same, do I lose the dexterity I'm going to gain from the last case? I don't know. Oh! That was even on the map! We're stunned. Oh, no. Thankfully, it didn't hurt us. Oh! But this is going to hurt us? No! No, no! At least something didn't appear in front of us. Only 7 damage. Okay, we're free. Let's see what it was. Sludge heave. I don't know what you do. Another one. Another one. 54 damage. That was a nice blast. Okay. It hurts down here. This is a lot more painful than I remember this place being. How are we looking on spells, by the way? We used half of our Tongues of Flame. Oof. And we're not quite halfway done with the dungeon. There's a treasure chest around the corner there, but I want to go this way first for a chest and an urn. We're going to keep going. Another sludge heave. What is with these? There's so many of them down here. Sludge heave and toll colonies. Very slimy level. Some more hit points, and the chest I wanted. So far, it looks pretty good, huh? We got 4,032 gold, so 3,600 bucks or so from being down here. But we've used 2 healing potions, or life elixirs, which means that's 500 gold deducted if I want to get back up to my maximum, and of course you always do. So I always think of stuff like that down here, like how expensive is this trip? How profitable is it really after all the deductions are taken into account? Backing up to get... Oh! We were being chased by an Eaten-Eye. Must feel like you're playing a really laggy game for the monsters when they're right behind you and you're not allowed to actually swing at you. Creature's still just moving up just barely in front of them. Like a server disconnect for the poor monsters. Every time I pause viewer, it's because I'm looking at my map to make sure, like, was there a trap on this down this hallway? I'm about to ask if we're being followed. Oh! Hypnotic attack! Okay, we're being attacked by 2 spots. We're going to back up, and we should be in a dead end at this point. And the Eaten-Eye is still in front of us. Something else is here. Toad colony. How do we know? I guess we know what it is the moment we're attacked by it. Anything else in front of us? No. So we're in a dead end. You can walk up. Back up. Can I flame the thing? We can. Anything? Oh, that wasn't what I wanted to do. A light spell will not help you if you are blinded, by the way. We can walk up 2 spaces. A third. Turn to our right. Move north. Oh! That was not a healing urn. That is a trap. Wrong color. Wrong color there. What the heck, Tim? This map is full of mistakes. Well, I guess it wouldn't be exciting. We need the heal. There's a treasure chest down here. There's a trap up in front of it. Okay. There's a trap still in this hallway. And then we have the last 2 things on this level. We'll come back for the box. Let's just walk up to get this treasure chest, which should be the loot. And by loot, I mean an actual instrument. called a loot. You found a gold loot. Okay. And this case. A strain of martial music sounds inside your head. What is this? Ooh! I don't remember this one. Strength +2. Very nice. I won't translate into too much more damage for us on the way out, but I'm just glad to have it. We've opened every chest and urn that's on this level, so we just want to get out of here. Let's back up in case we're being followed by something. Whew. We shouldn't have to examine for a little while. Now, where am I here? Okay, move straight south. Okay, we already examined for that trap, but not for this one. Okay, in a bit of a twisty path, we're taking... Oh, there's an urn here! That's not on my map. We'll put that to good use so we can fight for it. Oh, you know what just occurs to me? If we were to die here, we would lose all the money that we have. We would be reduced to a certain amount of food, I think. But we would still be able to leave with the items that we found. Come on, 5 damage? Still 6 damage? Can you imagine what it would have been like without that extra +5 strength? We probably would be inflicting 1 less damage point to the creatures. Oh! You're ambushed by a trip bar. There's a blinding flash that is not on my map. God. I don't remember that at all. Holy crap, that's amazing that there's another type of... Oh no. There's an E9 in front of us. We're gonna have to heal. The good news is we're already blinded, Mr. E9, so your hypnotic attacks don't work on us. But then again, it's also a bad thing, because then it's gonna smack us for hit point damage. Nothing else in front of us. Okay, so I think we can walk. Really? There's another trap not on my map? Wow, that was supposed to be a nice empty hallway. Good God. All right, well, we're still alive. God, 27 damage. I think that's the most we've taken so far from a hit. Alright, back up to level 5. Where are we going? Obviously level 4, but where am I on this map? Okay. Which direction? I think I came up that way. I did. Okay. Sorry. We left some stuff on this level. I'd like to get it. I just want to make sure that I'm not going to double back the wrong way. Oh, thank God we left a healing urn here. And thank goodness it has hit points. We're going to go to the left here. And again, there's a trap. That's not on my map. Unbelievable. We'll come back for that after we get this chest. Alright, back up to full hit points. Alright, right, so what else can we talk about, viewer? Let's think. After I look at my map for a little bit longer. Okay, going to the left. Oh, hello! Were you there the whole time? I did not even see you. You blended in with the surrounding very well, Mr. Eaton Eye. It is hard for me as a dungeon master to try to keep my players playing the game more than goofing around. I allow quite a bit of goofing around. I'd say about half the time we play is just goofing or joking or what have you. But I do want to get stuff done. I have to find a better way to go about, like, how to really help my players realize that, hey, I want this to be serious for the next few minutes or what have you, or next encounter or two, or hour or so. Probably one of the few things I really need to work on. Okay, we have the way up here. We being followed? Or whenever there's a slight pause. Oh no! Okay, we're committed. They were both bags of bones, so we didn't have a quick way to deal with them. This is the bad news about not taking the Ethereum. We can't buy Annihilate spells or the like. Another bag of bones. Wow, we can't quickly kill this either. Can't use any magic flames. Okay, back up we go. And I think we want to back up and go this way. Okay, yeah, okay. Looking at the wrong level. Food. That wasn't what I was hoping for. I always want healing. I don't ever want food in this place. There's not just 15 days of food. Ah, well, the Tokon is going to take it anyway, I suppose. Oh, no! Okay, we need the heal. I want to walk up a space. It's a bit more, let's say this is the wrong word. Tactical? For us to be in a corner than have to fight something. Like, if another creature wandered up, I don't want to spend 2 turns to turn, or twice. I'm going to turn only once to deal with the new creature. Oh. Okay, now where am I? Okay, let's see. There's a trap to our left, so we'll skip that. We want every single treasure chest. I'm tempted to examine, even in hallways where I haven't written down a trap, given the accuracy of this current map. Anything following us? No. Where am I? Around this corner. Okay, nothing on my map either. And I just don't trust my map a whole lot anymore. Missing, what, 4 traps? 1 or 2 urns? That's really unacceptable. Actually, a few of the traps, I think 2 of them I've walked onto, and they were on my map. again? Okay, we're almost to level 3. Okay, I am in the hallway. Looking down my map like, where am I again? Here we go, finally. All right. Whew. 3/4 of the way there, viewer. Almost done. My goodness, this is tough. I laugh because this is a lot tougher than I remember it being. All right, I'm turning east. We want to turn around. Okay. So, where am I? We left things on this level as well. Creatures up here won't hurt as badly as the lower level creatures, but we have to worry about assassins breaking our weapons, thumpers breaking our armor. And of course, Erps, just doing Erpy things. I always have to look down at the map once I'm done fighting something. Where am I? Where are we going? I think I left all the loot over here. I can't remember. Let's take a peek. There should be a chest here. Okay, we did leave loot on the side. There's an urn around the corner. We're going to go get it. We want to go all the way down there. Around the corner, there's another chest. Oh, and a score pod guarding the corner. You know, it never occurred to me to come back to a dungeon when I'm much higher level. As it's probably much easier. And so thus quicker to get the amount of money this place holds in it. Is there anything in the way for me getting this chest? There's not. Looks like about 5,000 gold in this place. A very nice amount of money to walk out with. Should be nothing here for you to worry about. I'm going to back up. I don't know if there's something to the right of me. Oh! Oh no! Our chainmail's damaged! You can have damaged armor! Oh, that's so cool! I didn't realize it could do that! But now our good armor is fair armor! And that trap was not on my map either! Wow! Alright. We can buy fair chainmail, so we're walking out of here with that's a big loss for me. Oh man, that sucks. Once I'm done, viewer, off screen, I'm gonna be fixing this map, so I don't have to worry about all these missing traps. I mean, granted, this is all I'm talking about. I do apologize for that. I didn't write anything down, though, to talk about today, so hopefully you guys don't mind. We're getting react content here for everything that's occurring to us on screen. I suppose that's what most Let's Plays are in the end anyway, right? Score pod. Oh, well, we have to cast armor enchant. Recasting the spells does consume a turn. Yep, so it gets to walk up. Is there any yes, there are 2 traps on this hallway. Okay, very good. There's a chest here. No, okay, so we got that chest already. Did we get back up? I assume we got the case that was up ahead to the right already. We'll get the last case that's on level 1. No, we didn't get it, because that trap's there. Okay. This should be a dexterity improving one, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure that was in this dungeon. No, the case explodes! Whoa! Minus 207 hit points. Good God! Holy crap! Oh man, did we leave? Did we leave any urns up here? Level 2? I think we left one right here. We did. Okay, that'll make up for some of this, assuming it's not food. Oh, wow. Oof. Well, if we wanted it, assuming the B one is in this, that'll give us more dexterity. We had to open that chest, so I've already opened. Did I open? No, I think I made a beeline right for this. Did I? Oh, I did not. Okay, that chest is gone, so I've been down that passage. Okay. Where am I? This way. This is where that one case was. I think we're being chased. We are not. Okay. Quite a few pausing here and there. Maybe suspect we were. Where are we going? Okay. Straight. Thumper. I don't want you destroying my armor. Actually, I guess it doesn't matter. We have fair chain we can swap back to. Maybe the thump... No, I'm pretty sure the gaping mouth is indeed the sludge heave. I can't remember what they do. You are not going to stop us from getting to that pit in the ceiling. I guess you have to have a really great dexterity, like jump up there to climb out of this lower level, don't you? Never occurred to me like how difficult it would be to get up there. I guess with climbing gear it's easier. Right? So we have a grappling hook and can get it up there to attach to something to get to, you know, allow yourself to climb up and out of the dungeon. I think we got all the chests there are on this level already, so we're just heading for the exit. Oh, hello, idol. Let's back up. I do appreciate it, the idol's wearing clothing. Yeah, I guess being a little modest. I appreciate that. Oh, what the heck? That is on the map. I just walked up right directly onto it. Now we need to use a life elixir right at the very end of this. You're kidding me. 1/3 of the mistakes here for these traps feel like they're my mistakes. Okay, let's open this case, and then we're getting out of here. Let's turn to the right and back up. This way we don't deal with 2 creatures at the same time. Oh, they're both Kapoks. another idol. They're not letting me leave without a fight. Oh, come on. I just want to leave. Open the chest and get out of here. Stop stopping me. All right, what do we got? What do we got? This has got to be the V's. There's a swishing sound, like we're attacked. No, you find a scroll reading. You must give the loot away. So, okay, there were no B's in here. All right, I was mistaken. Unless we can come back in here and open the chest another time. Or were the B's? No, the B's were not in the island caverns. Oop, that's a dead end. All right. That does it for us, everyone. Let's get out of here. Okay. So first off, let's save the game. With the character disc. We're allowed to do warp speed. There we go. All right. We can hold our climbing gear. And let's go back to Riverbend. We can sell Sand Sweep. That's one of these we thought was very dodgy. Not this one, though. Approach the Amazar. Hello, Amazar. How are you today? Sure. I don't want to fight anything and not buy anything so I can have a good calculation how much money we made. But, well... We're not gonna. So we're gonna sell one of our axes. We didn't end up even breaking a single one of the axes here, which is fantastic. The armor shop and weapon shop are across the way. We don't need anything else that's over there. Oh, there is a bank. We could put money in the bank and take it out at Ironwood. Hold on. First off, do you sell chainmail now? Fair-sided hide only. Okay. Our fair chainmail is just slightly better than the superb-studded hide is. That's the bank. Weapon store's behind this place. Arguably, I should put all the money into the bank and then walk to Ironwood and take out what I think I'm going to need. Let's see, but we're not going to do that. We'll sell one of our broadaxes. Are you by any chance selling a better weapon? A fair sword. That is better than a great broadaxe, but that means we should see better swords show up soon. So I won't buy that one. We'll make do with our great broadaxes. Okay, let's just leave. Unfortunately, we'll be probably fighting several things on the way to the various locations I want to go to replenish our supplies. A peasant. What are you doing in these mountains? Sure. I'll take a big heal. Flume. I'm just going to assume the flume. When a flume that's hostile. Okay, here is Ironwood. Hello, Mr. Knight. How are you? No, we don't need leather armor. I want Bat Axe for spells next. Oh, we're in the foothills. Kill a sniffler. Doesn't look like it actually has a nose. Looks like it has two eyes on stalks and no nose on the creature. I don't know why it's called that. Must make some sort of noise that resembles sniffling. All right, we're gonna wrap up the video, by the way, guys. After we buy more life elixirs, I wanna see exactly how much money we made, more or less, in that location. But first, of course, we have to check for weapons. A good sword and a superb broadaxe. I would normally be buying those, but not right now. Because I want to see how much money we potentially made. There's a bank in Bad Axe? Oh, I didn't realize there was one here. We'll buy 30 days of food. Okay, we need one light spell to make up for the one we had cast. You know, I didn't think about that. We could have bought a bunch of teleports and just gotten out of the dungeon. No, we can't use teleports until I think... Actually, I don't know. But that could have been a faster way for us to get out of the dungeon. I think teleports don't bring you to a random place in the dungeon. I think they bring you to the exit. The way up at each level. But I don't actually know. I very rarely cast them. Okay. So, I think we use... Hold on. I think we used 8 glow tips and 5 armor enchants. Does that sound right? That sounds a bit much. I don't think it was that many. I don't remember. So I will repurchase these and assume we did use that many of them. So 8 glow tips, 5 armor enchants, and then magic flames. We had 30, so we need 19 more of them. We should have used these more often. Okay, and we'll leave. I guess we'll do the coins now, too. Since we have an amethyst gem, and we're going to go back to Hawk Temple, which isn't too far from us, before we wrap this up. Oh, sorry, viewer. Go. We can't really leave it on warp speed. Things are really weird if we leave it on that, so we have to, like, flip-flop. Warp speed or not. A Trillup. What are you doing in these mountains? We can get cheaper healing. Normally I would take that, but we can get. We're going to the temple next, no matter what. So we can get cheaper healing there. Not by much, but it's still cheaper. Disc 4. Okay. First, we are healed. Tiny bit of money saved. Yes, we'll head down to the archives in a second. Want to rebuy all our life elixirs, and then we can see how much we made. 6 of them. Okay, so we made about 2,400 bucks after all was said and done. We used about half of what we earned resupplying us with the spells we used. Not too bad. Now, I should go and leave and go back to Bad Axe and buy spells that I would normally be intending to spend coins on next. Because as I mentioned a few videos ago, as you improve your spells, they get more expensive. But we're not going to do that. We are just going to... We're not going to metagame overly much. We just want to look at the Ethereum exhibit, which I believe this is. Some old... Oh, I'd say there's some old man holding a flask. But no, I'm confusing that with a different exhibit back in the museum on Tarmalon. Ethereum. That is a fine-looking temple. Yeah, we'll use our amethyst gem here. With the dispersal of Blacksilver, there are no longer any true wizards on the planet Bantros. Yet, we still have some knowledge of their lives, training, and practices. Through a constant honing of skills, young wizard apprentices were taught scores of minor spells. Sometimes years went by before the changing. Only when a wizard was deemed ready could he drink the potion that would alter his magical mind, making it possible for him to finally perform truly awesome feats. Although magic is nearly a lost art, the temples still brew the mystical Ethereum. You're free to take a sip, if you think you're ready. You feel dizzy. The feeling passes. Not all magic requires a magical effect to affect you, as is the case with the Ethereum. Oh, nothing? Oh, we can't actually interact with the door. And we just have the leave option, right? We can use that whenever we want. Sorry, I thought we could actually interact with the door to get out. Was there a climb option? I don't think there was. Okay, right back in. Now, normally, viewer, what I do, I think, whenever I've played this game in the past, is I sync... So, right at the moment, because we drank the Ethereum, we are allowed to now buy any of the dungeon spells. We can buy them and cast them. And what I normally do is I rapidly improve Nimble Step so that I never have to examine in a dungeon. But this time, I think we will play it a little differently. So, it's 1 coin, and then you select a spell that you want to improve, and it improves that spell's amount by, I want to say, like roughly 13 through 17. It's a little random, might be a little more than that, might be a little less, but as you get closer to 100, I think like the moment you go over 80, the number begins to drop a bit, and once you're over 90, it drops a lot, and once it hits 100, it only improves 1 point per coin that you, like 1 or 2 points maybe that you spend into it. So really, there's mission returns, and you kind of want to improve everything to be 100. But I don't know if there's enough silver coins to improve everything to max level. So we kind of want to be a little selective about how we do this. My recollection of how this works is that for Tongue of Flame and Lightning Bolt, every point you put into it increases the damage that they do. For Glow Tip and Armor Enchant, I think it's the number of hits that those last for, not the amount of damage that they do. I think. I am not sure. Annihilate, I think, is the AoE of the spell, because it always kills everything that it can affect. Nimble Step increases the odds that the spell will work. Starts at 20%, goes up as you... I think it's a direct correlation of the skill level equals the percentage you have of dodging a trap. Psychic Protect, I think it's the length of time that lasts for. And Light Spell, the higher the rank, the greater resistance it has to being blown out. There is, to my knowledge, only one creature, I think, that can snuff out light. And that is, I think it's called a Snuffler. And I think it's the deep level creatures. We have not seen those yet in a dungeon. For Teleport, I think it reduces the amount of damage that you take when you cast it, but I'm not sure. I think we're going to put points into our Tongues of Flames, Lightning Bolts, and Psychic Protects to start with this character. $14 points for that coin, 44 Tongue of Flame. Let's improve it again. 59. There's no reason not to spend these coins. Other than maybe you don't have the money to buy spells. We'll buy... Well, let's purchase a Lightning Bolt upgrade. We'll grab a Glow Tip. Another Glow Tip. And then we'll take 2 Psychic Protects. Alright, there we go. Thank you, Mr. Wizard. Interesting that Blacksilver seems to be needed, or the temple hints that it was needed in order for mages to do things. I got the impression that Blacksilver was, I guess, like really super powerful spells require it. And then only the minor magics are still usable for most people. Okay, so I think, are we done? Let's buy a few more spells. And why not? We'll play a little longer. We'll go back to the castle. We'll see several. And see if... Actually, we should do that first. We'll do that, and then we'll wrap up the video. I want to see if we leveled up. Sand sweep. Let's beat the snot out of it. Mostly because, once again, your level and like the time that you play determine the equipment that's available to you. So if we can level up, then that means that we can buy even better equipment. Next episode, we'll probably just walk around, repurchase stuff, buy more spells. I might do something off-screen, viewer. Like, I might go back to that dungeon off-screen to do it again. 2,000 something bucks is a decent amount of money to earn for about an hour and some minutes worth of work. And especially because we can probably buy better armor and weapons if we do level up. And our stats will be improved a little bit after talking with Cereval, if we have indeed leveled up. Okay, sorry. I mean, I want to talk about something else, but we'll see what happens after we talk with him and the prince. We don't really need to get creatures' flesh for food any longer. Okay, back to this. I'm so nervous about the next dungeon I go in. How wrong is my map? How wrong are those levels drawn? That was awful. So many traps missed. What the heck? Past him was certainly a joker. Oh, the key. Oh, it's the gold key, Tim. There we go. Alright, Several, hello? You know, we were victorious in Taragas' mines. That's worthy of a promotion. I'm sure. Right? Surely? If not, can you give me more strength? Or maybe endurance? The orb tells of a special ring held in the Citadel. For some reason unknown to me, it is vital to your success. Ah, darn it. Okay, so we don't level up. Okay. What that means, viewer, is that we could have walked around the world for a bit and waited till a better weapon, the swords, were available before we walked into the dungeon. We probably wouldn't have inflicted too much more damage, maybe like 2 or 3 points for swords over broad axes. Still, that could have added up over time. Unless the prince tells us to go see Cereval or something. Or maybe he levels us up. I think he does level us up once, the prince. I think. Once. At some point. Maybe. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong. It's been so long. It is essential you find the staff. Alright, so nope. No leveling up here. Alright then, guys. That will do it. I guess what we're going to do is when we come back, we will buy spells and do a little bit of town hopping on screen. And then we'll probably cut the recording if I decide I want to do the dungeon again for more money. If I get some better gear, I'll probably go back there for more cash. This way we can stock up a little bit on even more spells for the future. I would like to get into the castle with more than just 30 magic flames. We might be using magic to help us in the castle this next time. The upper level guards, I want to say, were a little tougher than the lower level ones there. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. This was lots of fun, and hopefully I see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.